Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer here in beautiful Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Now tonight we're going to be having a look at a brew that I haven't had in quite some time due to its absence from the Australian market. And no, it's not back on the Australian market. This is one that I got recently from an order that I placed directly with a company in the USA and imported here myself. It's none other than Samuel Adams Boston Lager, but this time it's remastered. They've recently reformulated the beer, and it comes in at 5% alcohol by volume in this 12 fluid ounce bottle, or 355 mils, and obviously it's brewed over in Boston by the Boston Beer Company. Now, I think the last Samuel Adams beer that I had was over in Hawaii in 2019. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be interesting to try this, given that they've reformulated it, and it's been years since I've tried it. It was definitely one of those beers here that was, you know, overpriced and tended to just sit on the shelf and gather dust. So, you know, I mean, over the course of time, it just didn't last. So I'm going to pour it out into the trusty old Kozel glass. Okay. Okay. So let's got to get a look at the appearance of this one. Yeah, definitely a hazy, dark golden colour. About a finger and a half of off-white head. Let's just top her up a little. And this is a Vienna style lager, if you're unaware. A style I'm quite fond of, but yeah, one that doesn't get too much kudos in Australia, unfortunately. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, there's yeah, some definite you know, caramel notes coming through there, as I would expect. Yeah, it smells quite enticing. So it's going to be a real treat to try this one bottle after yeah, so many years of not having it, and it's unlikely that we'll see it in Australia again anytime soon, I would dare say. So a cheers to you all, and a special cheers to one of my super fans, Bob, down in Melbourne, who used to just live down the road from the brewery, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he has some stories to tell about yeah, the time that, or when he was in America, and you know, he used to live just down the road from the Boston Beer Company. Anyway, so to all of you and Bob, huge cheers. All right, well, up front, a huge hit of bready, caramelly malt. Yeah, and that, yeah, bready, malty, caramelly taste lingers in the palate. The bitterness is quite minimal, although they say 30 IBUs on the bottle. But I think one thing they have done is they've certainly tuned down the bitterness on this. It's definitely a lot more malt forward than I remember it. Anyhow, let's have another sip. The body's somewhere between medium and full, leaning towards full. You know, it goes down smooth. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, very tasty. Yeah, I mean, no complaints from me. I mean, yeah, it's yeah, definitely, you know, yeah, just hitting the spot on this evening. Yeah, yeah, but it's actually my second beer for the evening, as a matter of fact. Yeah. But yeah, wow, it's really good, very drinkable, and of course at 5% ABV, you could definitely session it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could smash half a carton of these on a hot summer's day. Yeah, look, I think they've definitely improved this brew. Yeah, very good. Yeah, no complaints. Uh, I guess the one thing that lets it down in Australia, or did let it down in Australia, was the price point. It just sat on the shelf and gathered dust, and they just ended up pouring it down the drain, unfortunately. And Bob was even telling me that uh, the last time he had it, it wasn't even brewed in the US and tasted horrible. So God knows what they were importing, but that's sort of typical of here, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't import the genuine article. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously availability, well, it's non-existent now. This is probably the only bottle in the country, as far as I know. All right, and yeah, it's empty now, and I'm drinking it. Okay, well, let's have one final gulp and give it a score out of 10. Okay, all in all, an excellent brew. I think they've only improved it in this remastered version. Yeah, it's a real treat to have tried it after all this time. I don't know when the next time I'll get to try it, probably when I'm in the US again. Anyhow, in terms of a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a solid 9 out of 10. So there you go, folks. Definitely a brew well worth trying if you can actually get your hands on it. Anyway, I'm just going to kick back now and enjoy the rest of this, and I'll see you all in the next review. But until then, fare thee well, all.